Fuel is being rationed, not in one country, but in multiple countries right now. And if you think this can't happen in the US, well, you're going to want to hear this. So let's break down in this video what's actually happening with fuel rationing, why that you should care about this, even if you're not being affected by it, and what it means for your money and what you could potentially do to protect your money in this situation. So let's go over the details here because there's quite a bit going on. So fuel rationing, it's actually happening. This isn't like, oh, it might happen because of the Gulf. No, the Strait of Hormuz has caused problems, lots of problems. So let's talk about this. Full rationing is now happening in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. What they call soft rationing is spreading. So this is Australia. They've actually had some gas stations run dry. Thailand has stopped fuel exports. India is diverting fuel to only essentials. Other countries, Pakistan, Vietnam, and Egypt, are having people work from home, and some shutdowns throughout the economy. Like restaurants are, only opening a couple days a week, and weird things that they're restricting, but they're restricting usage overall so that they can reduce what needs to be used fuel wise. So this is a real thing, right? In addition to that, as if that wasn't enough, now we have emergency measures. So they are trying to avoid full rationing. Philippines has declared an energy emergency, and they're pretty much on the border of rationing. South Korea has capped their fuel prices. China has banned exports, and Japan is releasing oil reserves. So as you see, this isn't just some random one-off country. This is escalating, and escalating fast, because we're not even to a full 4 weeks, just about 4 weeks of this going on with Iran. And yeah, it's caused a lot of damage so far. So yeah, these countries are just loving us. All right, let's talk about why this matters, because the Strait of Hormuz is pretty much just cut off. Iran is letting some tankers through. Supposedly 10 went through, and I don't know how 10 is enough for all of these countries, because honestly, most of these countries, especially throughout Asia and Australia, they rely on oil and natural gas and kerosene, propane, all of these fuels to come through the Strait of Hormuz, and they get it imported. This isn't like us where we have so much of our own that we can drill for. They're not like us. They're getting hit very hard. So right now it's more dire for them, and they have to do these things. So this is how this works. First, you get conservation. So that's the work at home and travel less. And then you go into the next step, which is price caps and export bans. And then the last step is rationing. So we're seeing all three of these right now. But really, I'm sure you care, what does this mean for you, right? So here, we're still going to see gas prices go up. They're talking about Iran, they want oil to go up to $200 a barrel. Okay, that's crazy for us because we're having good prices when it's like in the 60, 70, $80 a barrel. We're getting over $100 right now. That starts making it more difficult on people. The last time was July of 2008 that we got up to, I think it was like $147 a barrel. And then the economy snaps because we really can't handle the prices up that high. So $200, yeah, they're looking to crush our economy. And, that's just what it is. They're trying to do that. So we're going to see what happens. So in the meantime, that's what it means for you, because the cost of everything is going to go up. This isn't just gas, because everything has to get transported in some way. So once gas starts going up, everything else starts going up, and then you're going to feel it pretty fast. So let's talk about what you can actually do here. All right, we got a list. First, you're going to build a small buffer of cash. Anything you can. I know that's hard for so many people. Anything you can that you set aside for the extra you pay in gas or the extra you pay in your groceries, because that's the main places you're going to see these changes right away. So we're going to stop any type of extra driving. We're going to try grouping things together. And I really feel for the companies that like landscaping and things like that need gas constantly. So for the everyday American, though, let's try to reduce where we can for our driving, okay? We're going to stock up on essentials when they're low, when they're in a price range we can afford, when we actually have the money. Stock up on when you can. Don't panic buy. Don't go crazy. We don't need toilet paper again. Okay. This isn't pandemic, but this is serious. We need to do what we can. So lock in prices where you can. This is where any kind of subscription that you have a fixed rate on, if you buy in bulk, if you go in on bulk buys that you can't maybe afford on your own, but you go in with somebody else, that would be great. Stock up on these type of things where you can. All right. So will we get shortages or restrictions? It's possible, but I doubt that we get outright rationing. It's possible. So drop a comment below. Do you think that we're going to get rationing, shortages? Will there be restrictions outright, maybe price caps? Drop the comment. Tell me what you think. And subscribe if you want more information like this. And until next time, remember, think differently, take control, be a renegade, and I will see you in the next video.